and just for you can take home, and anyone who didn't see this can have the MP3 or the video to receive the healings. There's no time and space. So first off, is everyone okay? Is everyone okay? That's the main thing. You're all here. You're all supported. And just want to really get into kind of this group healing. I mean, this is just, this is a way of healing that I found very effective now, that can do group healings, and we're going to be working with energy and information at the fundamental level. We're going to be working with energy and information.
I mean, 3 hours there or something.
That's something I will mute all.
That was me trying the other device to see if it was any louder.
No problem. I'll try and maybe I can turn it up here if there's any gain. Maybe I can get a little bit of a footrest and
As well.
Yeah. He read me message.
I hear it. Yeah.
Is that any better? Can you hear me a bit better, or?
Can we hear a little bit better?
That's a lot better.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on, I'm picking you up, so you won't be able to hear for a minute while I type in a yes.
Okay.
Paul,
Yeah, I got you, babe. I got you. Don't worry.
thumbs up.
Okay.
Okay.
Second, I'll just put a little bit. I'll get the microphone close to everyone. So, 1 second, bear with me. The DIY a mic stand as we do. That should be better now. So thank you all for waiting. So how we're going to work today with the energy and information, we're going to create this holographic healing space. And I'm going to take you through some concepts and way of extracting the energy, extracting the situation, the obstacles, everything that we've been going through. And we're going to work with it in the space like alchemy, all as one. Nobody's better than each other in this space. We're all masters and teachers. We're all welcome. We're all going to be alchemizing the energy together. And something that the thread, I'm going to be working on layers. I'm going to be working on the 7 subtle bodies of everybody in this space: physical, etheric, mental, emotional, astral, causal, divine layers. And we're working on your systems, and we're going to be working with subtle frequencies that don't need sound. They will be transmitted through my consciousness to everybody in this group, working with the different guides and different energies. There will be light language, there will be energy medicine techniques I'll be pointing into this, and I just want to share what I will be doing. And I just wanted to let you know that we're going to be working with a lot of Arcturian energy, intergalactic energy, galactic beings, and we're going to be targeting different things. And I'm just going to go over some concepts. We're going to be targeting any detrimental energies that are in your space, in the astral space. So I'm going to be talking about a space called negative space 1. If there's any parallel influences, parallel dimensions influencing you, we'll be removing anything that from that space. Any thought forms that are detrimental to you, any spiritual beings in your space that are detrimental to you, anything, any astral fragments or attachments or anything like that. We have within this space, we have the support to remove that today. And something with this group is based around or coming under the influence of the galactic dragons, or these dragons energies that I've been going deeper with and journeying to and making connections to, and people who've been coming on to my recent workshops and know they want to assist us. It's like free will. We reach out and they're here now, and some of the energies are very strong. So, but you will feel them. They're very energetic in a sense. They're non-physical beings, and that they're powerful, they're wise, and they know how not to not imbalance situations in any way. but they also, you could see that some of these dragon energies as what you could call wrathful energies. And some people who maybe study Buddhism, or there are wrathful deities that's come in to just move obstacles, move things out the way, so we can move forward. Sometimes that is needed, tough love to come in. And you could see Vajrakalaya, who's a Buddhist deity, or Kali, things like that. Those beings come in to do the removal work at times. And one of the dragons here today is going to be assisting to do that. And is there anything else I need to share? I'm just going to tune in. But we predominantly, the dragon energies will come in a little bit later on. I will let you know. I will invite them in, and I'll tell you what they're going to be working with directly. And you may feel the upshifting energy. You may feel energy. You may need to yawn. You may feel energy tingles all over your body. You may not feel anything. That's okay as well. But it's all good. So the way we're going to do this now, I know all of you have got many stories, and that you've been going through so much, as we all are. You've probably come so far. You may even still be stuck in a challenge, or maybe it's multiple challenges that you've been going through. And I just want to really just welcome the obstacles that that have been going on. Like I say, let's do what we can in this session to let go of what we can. And how we're going to do this, I'm going to run you through some questions first, and just you can share it in the chat. I just want to make sure everyone's okay first. Just thumbs up, we all getting what I'm sharing. That's the main thing, is that you're all going to receive this, and just receive these healings as well. So we're going to run through, and I'm going to deconstruct. So a lot of us have gone through challenges. So right now, let's think about that. You can just draw upon it. You can write it in the chat. You can write it down, pen and paper. Just past tense, in the past, how is these challenges, these things that you've been going through, how have they been turning up for you? It could be a recent challenge. This could be a challenge, a health challenge. This can be a business challenge. It could be a life challenge, relation, whatever you want to bring to this, and whatever you feel is what you want to work on right now. And I'm sure you all know that. So I just want you to start to bring in the energy information into this space, just by thinking about it. Don't indulge, or just think about the times. Maybe it's gone all the way from childhood to now. Let's just think about how it's been affecting you, just past tense. Just draw upon a few words around that. Just think about that. Just draw into the group. Draw into the group now. If you want to write just a few words into the chat box, then you can. That is welcome. And you don't have to either. This is your personal session. You don't even have to speak. You just receive, as long as you're bringing in the energy and information. So how has it been affecting you past tense, in the past? Just think about that. Draw upon that now. And really, just a few words. What it's been like for you. So we're just extracting that now. And I just want you to think about, maybe write down, draw upon how it's affecting you present time. What are the circumstances and the situation now that you've been being challenged with, that you would like to overcome? What has been affecting you right now, in any circumstance, any situation? Just think about present time. Just get a few words. You don't have to go into a full story, already. We're just bringing up the energy and the information. So you just bring that through, maybe through images, not through feeling or resonance or seeing, just knowing how it's been affecting you, but we're not going to indulge too much in it. Okay. If you can, close your eyes, and I just want to ask for your or if you keep your eyes open, that's okay. But close your eyes so you can be more intuitive and get this if you can. Ask there to be a symbol that is brought to you that represents the entire situation, past and present. That a symbol, maybe it's cuffs, handcuffs, maybe it's a brick wall, maybe it's an anchor of life, maybe it's a symbol of something. And if there's not a symbol, that's okay as well. This symbol represents the energy and information, packed information of everything that you've been going through. So just maybe if you want to draw that down or note that, that's okay. And now I want to just ask you a few more questions. Just think about 3 things now. How has it been affecting your physical body? Because the mind-body connection, we all know, we all store it within our body, our organs, our bones. Maybe there's some health issues there. Just name 3 things, how it's been affecting this entire situation. How is it? Stress, nervous system problems? How has it been affecting your body? Is it contraction? Is there a tightness? Is there dis-ease in your body, pain that you can correlate? Just name a few things, just get those down. Just welcoming everyone who may have just joined in as well. So we're just extracting the information. And just think about the mental loops that you've been going through with this entire situation. Just think about the mental loops, the things that you tell yourself, stuck thought patterns. Just maybe they're very obvious to you right now. Just bring them into the field of awareness, the energy and information. Just bring them in. Now you're probably very obvious to that. And now just think about the emotions that you've been going through. Maybe the sadness, overwhelm, anger, frustration, rage. It's all welcome in this space. Just all welcome in this space for us to alchemize. Just think about the physical, the thoughts, the emotions, the past and the present now. So all the energy and information, the morphic fields, everything connected to this now. I want to invite you all to close your eyes now. To close your eyes and go inside. And I want to align you all to your centers. Just run the energy from the base of your spine out through the top of your head, aligning you all to your infinite selves, aligning you all to wholeness, aligning you to your universal mind, aligning you to the highest expression of healing in this space now. Just aligning you all to your center. And within your mind's eye, or getting a sense of it, feel intuitively, if you don't see that way, but you just sense and feel the entire situation that you've been going through. Just sense it in front of you, feel it in front of you, and the symbol that represents it as well. See it in your mind's eye in front of you now. Feel it in front of you, and just internalize and say, separate now, separate now. Separate you from your situation so you can work with it. Separating everyone in this group now, aligning you all to your centers, separating the situation within this healing space, all of us surrounded. There's an alchemy space within the middle where we're going to alchemize all of this. And I want to ask you of a 0 to 10 number. 10 represents it's horrific. I'm so overwhelmed. I can't do this no more. It's impossible. 0 means it's non-existent. It's totally fine. And all is well. I want your higher selves and guides to bring an intuitive number to you now. And just note this number. And whether it's a 10, that's okay. Whether it's a 2 or 3, but if it was a 0, you won't be in here anyway. So just inviting that in. I'm just making sure everyone's okay. We're in this space. All is well. So just take the number that represents, and the number represents all the energy and information from the obstacles from your situation. So that number is there now. And what I'm going to start to do now, this is your number, your reference. So I'm going to start to connect and bridge in some energies now and bring in some energies. And I'm going to be speaking out loud as well, so you kind of gather what I'm going to go through as well. And I'll be directing energy and frequency. So we're just going to open this up now. Activating the Altiran dimensional bridge for this group. To balance your subtle bodies, to prepare your systems now. Just receive these healings now, as I'm going to start to bring these frequencies new through to work with the situation, the energy and information. So we're going to disentangle your local self, personality self, ego selves, infinite selves, and reintegrate them all into the situation now. And just accept these healings. Just run the energy from the base of your spine out through the top of your head. And I'm going to disentangle you from mind, body, space, time, energy, information, morphic fields about the entire situation you're dealing with. Known and unknown. I'm going to bring in the intergalactic astral body frequency to work with any astral fragments or any thought forms in your space of this group. Yin yang balance. Shiti ina korazidiki ezetika and karazidia not rezidio. Also bringing the dagger frequencies now to remove any thought forms as well from your astral space and mental space and emotional space. Just going to ask to be shown all the disconnects here. Aligning all these disconnects to wholeness now. To show them the directional spin of everyone's situation. Reversing this direction maximally. Stabilizes permanently, releasing all that now. Just running the energy from the base of your spine. Show me everything this group needs to disentangle from. Disentangling this group. Now, should in a karazitic at the karazit and any energy and information known and unknown karazit be brought to us to be shown in this group, just receive these healings. Karazitic at the karaziti in a karazitic at the karnati at the katako. Asking the Altiran dimensional bridge frequency now to assist with the situation in whatever is needed in quantum potential. Karazi in a korati in a kati at a karazidiki at the karazidiki at the karo. Ianata karazidiki at the karo und karanatikia in a karanatikia to any hineki as yitiki at the karo. Inviting in the intergalactic physical body frequencies now to support your systems in yin yang balance. I just want to ask now for it to be brought to you, the number that represents the entire situation as it stands right now. Maybe it's changed, maybe it hasn't. Just keep it with it now. So now we're going to take that number that represents the energy and information, the portal into all of this. We're going to start to collapse it all down now. We're going to work with a 0 point field. Going to take that number now, and whatever it is, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, aligning it to 0 now, disentangling and reintegrating to the 0 point field. Now, is a collapsing it all down and expanding it to infinity, to its highest expression of healing, and collapsing it all down, all the energy and information for this group. I'm just going to bring in some geometry now to work when the dragons are not here yet. I'll let you know when they're invited in. So we're going to collapse all the energy and information down, the number to 0, aligning to 0. We're bringing in Metatron's cube now, and expanding it to infinity with Metatron's cube, and we're collapsing the group energy information now to a healing spiral, and expanding it to infinity now, and collapsing it all down again, and bringing in the flow of life geometry, expanding it to infinity, to its highest expression of healing now. Okay, now, so I'm just going to invite in the dragon energies now. I'll let you know. Just activating now the silver black Octarian dragon frequency now. Inviting in the silver black flying dragon frequency now for the group. Targeting any detrimental thought forms, detrimental energies, any obstacles in your space, any negative space one influences or parallel influences, any detrimental forces or spiritual beings, any spells, anything that binds you in this space. Targeting protection as well for your space. Silver black dragon now is working on any detrimental forces, any spiritual attachments, any beings, any detrimental thought forms or energies or astral fragments in your space now. Just if you wanted to bring the situation into your mind's eye, that's okay as well. Also inviting in the red dragon earth energies now to support your systems and coming in quantum potential. Inviting in the red dragon earth energies now as well to support you, support this healing. Inviting the intergalactic spiritual body frequency now in yin yang balance to support your systems in correlation. Karazidina takarazidi otokarazidika aina zena darajia takarazidika adreazidikina. Still targeting the silver black dragon to support your systems, to remove anything that is needed, any obstacles in your way. Also now inviting the violet blue dragon to heal your systems on all 7 subtle body layers. Oh, inviting these dragons to support you now, your systems to heal you. Just keep on receiving these healings, agreeing to them, allowing them, and reaching out in reverence to connect to the guides that support us in this time of free will, as we connect to our star brothers, the galactics, the guardians, the dragons that will support us. I'm just going to clear this space, going to disentangle from ego, disentangle from personality self, disentangle from any assumptions around the situation, disentangling you all from any expectations, disentangling you from any opinions, disentangling from any outcomes. Still channeling the frequencies to support your systems, disentangling from any self-judgment, disentangling from any blame for the situation, everything that you've been going through, disentangling from any guilt, disentangling from any judgment, disentangling from any fear around this situation that you're all going through. Disentangle from any other negative emotions that you're going through with this situation. Disentangle from any positive emotions, disentangling from any distorted emotions, because it's all about getting neutral in the space. Disentangle from any emotional instability from this situation. Disentangle from over responsibility. Disentangle from over attached compassion. Disentangle from limitations. Disentangle from time, past, present, future. Disentangle from any distorted spiritual beliefs that are not from your highest integrity and good. Disentangle from any religion, any indoctrination. Disentangle from any beliefs. Disentangle from any parental thought forms that are connected to this situation. If you walk targeting the dagger frequency now to work on any ancestral burdens and ancestral thought forms, any burdens in your space, and also targeting the intergalactic astral body frequency to do the same in the mental emotional planes and any thought forms. You still running the dragon frequencies to support your systems now in quantum potential. Disentangle from any ancestral thought forms, collective humanity's thought forms about this situation that you've been going through now. Disentangle from inappropriate information about the situation, the obstacles and everything you've been going through now. Disentangle from inappropriate information processing. Disentangle from inappropriate interpretation. Aligning you to wholeness. Disentangle from thoughts, negative thoughts, positive thoughts, logical thinking, illogical thinking about the situation. Disentangling you from habitual thinking, negative experiences, negative associations, disentangling from all of that now. Disentangling you from conscious, subconscious, non-conscious, subconscious. Disentangling from any yin-yang deficiency. Also bringing in the yin-yang balance and for the space. Disentangle from any yin-yang excess. Disentangle from any cellular memory connected to this entire situation that you've all been going through. Disentangle from any other physical factors in the body. Disentangle from anything else blocking alignment with your infinite selves. Disentangling anything else you need to disentangle from. Inataka anakarona takia zadike atakorozu undukara anahari zidike onokorozidike. Inokorozidike onokorozidike onohinati ejidike onotora natakana hantia. Going to align you to infinite possibility now. Just run the energy from the base of your spine out through the top of your head. Ki inahara natakiata. Aligning you to presence. Kanta karazidiki inakataki inakar inatakia. Aligning you to clarity. Aligning you to awareness, aligning you to discernment around the situation. Aligning you to enhance sensory perception. Aligning you to appropriate information. Still running the violet blue dragon frequency now to support your systems of peace and healing. And overcoming any obstacles, detrimental forces, and the silver black dragon frequency. Removing obstacles, detrimental forces, negative space one influences, thought forms, attachments, binds, spells, anything that holds you in place, removing all of this now. Aligning you to information processing, aligning you to neutral interpretations now. Aligning you to brain integration. Aligning you to brain-mind integration. Aligning you to sensing. Aligning you to knowing. Aligning you to intuition. Aligning you to the dynamic balance of intuitive senses and appropriate thinking now. Aligning you to the emotional ebb and flow. Working your system still. Asking the altering dimensional bridge frequency to work on the 7 subtle bodies. Calling into galactic causal body frequencies now to support your system in quantum potential and yin-yang balance. Inviting in the golden naga earth energies now to support your systems. Also calling in the white-winged Pegasus emotional body frequency to bring back any soul loss for you for this entire situation, past, present, future, now, supporting your systems, bringing back any soul loss or soul fragments. Just receive these healings, aligning you all to your wholeness now. Aligning you to the quiet mind, aligning you to dynamic balance of thinking and quiet mind. Aligning you to grounded, aligning you to connected to the earth. Aligning you to connected to spirit. Aligning you to centered, light, expansive, strong. Aligning you to body integration, mind integration, spirit integration, chakra integration, aligning you to meridian integration, yin-yang balance, aligning you to the auric field integration, aligning you to body, mind, spirit integration, aligning you to body, mind, spirit dynamic balance now, in this situation, aligning you to time, all times, beyond time, space, all spaces, beyond space, multidimensionality now, aligning you to high vibration, highest good, the highest purpose, aligning you now, aligning you to the right action, aligning you to transcend action, aligning you to being, aligning you to manifestation, acceptance, and allowing, aligning you to gratitude, aligning you to your evolution, aligning you to willing to evolve now, aligning you, evolving body, mind, spirit, aligning you to willing to flow, aligning you to willing to grow, aligning you to change, aligning you to change in self, changing others, changing world, aligning you to stillness, aligning you to the micro, to the macro, to the whole, to your infinite selves now. Just run the energy from the base of your spine out through the top of your head now. Just want to ask you all now, the number that represents the energy and information that we started with. Maybe it's gone down one, maybe it hasn't. Just allow, disentangle from any expectations in this group now. Take this number again, that represents the entire situation. Take that number now, we're going to collapse it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Collapsing it down to 0 now. Taking this all down to 0, bringing in all the geometries now, collapsing it all down to 0 and expanding it to infinity, all geometries, the octahedron, the dodecahedron, the Metatron's cube, the healing spiral, the healing helix, for this group. Just run the energies from the base of your spine out through the top of your head now. It's taking it all down again to 0 and expanding it to infinity now. Still targeting the silver black dragon frequency to support you in quantum potential, this group. Accessing the violet blue dragon now in quantum potential support this group. Correlation. Now we're bringing in the white gold supreme dragon frequency now to support your systems in quantum potential. Supreme white gold dragon now come bringing this energy into this space now. Please show them the directional spin in the entire situation that's left for this group. Reversing that direction maximally, stabilize at that speed permanently, release all of that now. Still working on your systems. Also working now with obtaining healing light frequency, bringing this into the space. It's calling in an optimal dimension for everybody's highest timeline in this group to change to the highest optimal timeline for this group in this space, and everyone receiving this now, calling in a dimension that represents the highest timeline, what is most optimal for us all to move forward through these impossible circumstances, these obstacles now. Dimension 1, dimension 2, dimension 3, dimension 4, dimension 5, dimension 6, dimension 7, dimension 8, dimension 9. 10. Integrate that, activate that, unpack that now. Still transmitting the silver black dragon frequency to support your systems in quantum potential, in whatever is needed for you to be removed, And also still running the violet blue and inviting the supreme gold now in correlation and quantum potential for your evolution, your spiritual evolution, for your awakening process to accelerate this now. You. Zanno Anaheo Anaheo Galactics. Just receiving all these energies, supporting you from now and in your future. Also running in frequency now as well. And also bringing in the earth energies now. Directing these energies to balance and cleanse you on all seven of your bodies, all dimensions. Karanda Ezedika, to remove any obstacles. Kina Karazidika and Karazia, to remove any thought forms of detrimental thinking. Kunda Karazidika and Karazidika and Karazia, balancing and cleansing your systems, your chakra system. Karana or Ezedika, renewing you. And to hear Ezedika Rozid and Ezedika the Karazia and Karazia in the Ezedika, the Kiana Karazia. Aligning you all to your centers. Just run the energy from the base of your spine out through the top of your head. We're just going to go through it one more time, then I'm going to do a check-in. So take whatever number that it comes to you now for your entire situation. Maybe it's already a 0. That's okay. Still receive these frequencies that I'm transmitting to you, supporting you, protecting this space. Taking that number. Again, collapsing all the energy information to 0, collapsing it all to 0 now, aligning it to 0, collapsing all that down to 0 now, and expanding it to infinity, its highest expression of healing now. So I just want to check in. I don't expect you to speak in any way, but if you would want to drop in where maybe your number is now and where it was, or you can have this moment just to check in with yourselves. Just come back into this space and click your fingers if you want to come back around. And if your number is 0 and you still want to just receive, that's okay. But I just want to invite, is there a change in numbers? Just taking this moment to bring you back safely and securely. Just to note what the number of the situation, just to know where we're at. Is there a change? If anyone would like to type, if you're still coming out of this, then that's okay. Just land gracefully, bringing you back. Just checking in. That's no problem, Sharon. If someone would like to speak, that's okay. And if they're okay to speak, if you want to just unplug the mic, that's okay. We could do with a bit of just me without me just going on. And the main thing is you're receiving the healings. Still transmitting these frequencies to this space. Una karanati, Okay, that's great. So yeah, we'll keep working, Lucy. So it was 6 and now it's around 1. That's okay. That's okay. Just take that number and go inside. If we're all still got numbers, it's perfect as it is. Disentangle from any expectation. Just get comfortable again, Lucy. Just go inside now. Taking everybody's situation now. Yeah, that's great. 3 down from 7. We're still in this alchemy. We're still in this space healing. It's not what we're going to do after this healing when we're all at 0, if that's possible, with no expectation. We're gonna use the dragon forces to amplify any and magnetize anything that you're looking to manifest, your goals, your path, your business, whatever it may be. We're going to use these frequencies to bring and magnetize and energize whatever it is. So stay for the end part of this. So I'm going to work with this. Thank you for sharing where you are, the reference. Take that number, whether it be 3 or 1, taking it down now, collapsing it down to 0. 3, 2, 1, aligning it to 0 now. Asking the Altir and Dagger 3 frequency now, support this. Any thought forms, taking it 3, 2, 1, collapsing it down to 0 now. Hinta kina tarazida kota karazida on a corazon tarazina tiazidika atakoro. Inoto ijitikina karazana karanataki anakaranati atakina karazetika nakoro. Just receiving these healings, still transmitting the Alterian dimensional frequencies to assist you with your situation. Karana ina hena de izidika in quantum potential. Still asking the Alterian silver black dragon frequencies to support you each individually in what you need right now. You helping you with this situation and removing obstacles. Just receiving these healings now. You also now bringing in the intergalactic entity removal program to remove any attachments or detrimental forces in your space, in yin-yang balance for this group. Targeting any astral thought forms, any thought forms, attachments, stuck tapes, anything in your space or astral space. And also in correlation, working with the astral body frequency now, in the mental and emotional planes, support your thinking. You're all doing really well. So we're going to disentangle what people think your blockages are right now. Disentangle what common sense and conventional wisdom say your blockages are around the situation. Disentangle other people's thought forms and opinions. Just run the energy from the base of your spine out through the top of your head. Disentangle from any collective thought forms and opinions. Disentangle from any ancestral thought forms and patterns around this situation now. Disentangle from any karmic blockages. Disentangle from any morphic field of karma and reintegrating you into that. Disentangle from any past, present, future blockages around this situation. Disentangle from time blockages. Disentangle from any space blockages now. Disentangle from any physical blockages in your body. In your body, your environment now. Disentangle from any mental blockages. Disentangle from any negative thoughts, positive thoughts, beliefs, assumptions, negative expectations. Disentangle from all of that now. Aligning you to infinite selves. Disentangle from any positive expectations, mental loops. Disentangle from denial, the resistance. Disentangle from suppression. Disentangle from any overwhelm around this situation. Disentangle from any conscious memory of traumatic experience. Disentangle from non-conscious memory of traumatic experiences now. Around this situation, or all situations brought into this space. Disentangle emotional blockages, holding on to block emotions. Disentangle from over identifying with emotions now. Disentangle from need to over feel emotions. Disentangle need to feel emotions physically, tears, crying, panic, rapid heartbeat. Adrenaline, heaviness, fatigue now in your bodies. Disentangle from overreaction to emotion, suppression going out of body now, etc., etc. Disentangle from that. Disentangle from old emotions stuck in various body parts. Disentangling from old emotions stuck in the auric field. Disentangle from entanglement of mental and emotional blockages now. Disentangle from empathic resonance with other people's blockages. All receiving these now, even if you're at 0. We're doing a mass clear up. Disentangle from any spiritual blockages here now. Disentangle from any energetic blockages in your body now. Disentangling from energetic blockages outside of your body now. Disentangle from any financial blockages now for you all. Disentangle from career job blockages. Disentangle from relationship blockages now. Disentangle from life purpose blockages. Disentangle from any archetypes, astrological, cultural, mythological, religious, national, political, legal, academic, psychological, scientific. That's not for your high school. Disentangle from morphic fields. Disentangle from habits, patterns, routines, reactions, behaviors around this now. Disentangle from all internal limitations, what we can perceive right now. Disentangle from all external limitations in our space now. Disentangle from all other known, unknown conscious blockages now. Disentangle having blockages. Disentangle from having no blockages now. So just going to do a clearing again. Inviting in the white gold supreme dragon to fully assist you now. Now we're going to just ask in your conscious mind to bring through your guides. If it's at 0, thank you for being patient and still alchemizing with the group. Even putting your conscious awareness on the situation is alchemizing and changing it with your consciousness, because that's how powerful you all are. Us coming together in this group to alchemize and transmute this one part affects the whole. As we come together like this, to heal like this, to transmute like this, we change the whole hologram, we shift the entire thing. So I'm welcoming all of this healing that's happening, this transmutation, and this letting go, known and unknown, all energy and information, taking the numbers that represent everything that you've gone through now, collapsing it all down to 0, now collapsing it down to 0 to a fine point of reference, bringing in the seed of creation, expanding it to infinity, collapsing it all down, expanding it to infinity, to its highest expression of healing, the absence and presence of healing now. So I want you all to just imagine a cord that runs from your belly center, that runs into the root, the core of the planet, Mother Earth. Run the energy down into the center of the earth now. Just connect with the planet. She's going to transmute anything as well and assist any energies that are overstaying in your system for them to leave as well. For you to feel connected and supported right now, aligned to your infinite self. We're just going to bring this down, just taking everything down. And if you're at 0, don't worry if you're not, there's still some transmissions left to do this work, and I'll target those who still have numbers. In your mind's eye, see the entire situation, that past, present, future, everything in front of you in your mind's eye, like a folder. The entire situation, put it into a folder, like you would on a desktop, like your operating system, like you are here now, in this space. Put it into the folder and put it into the bin and press delete. Delete all of that now. Delete it all. Oh, still running the Octarian dimensional bridge frequency. Now bringing in the Octarian neural net frequency to bring in some support for your systems, your nervous systems now. Also bringing in some Octarian, just some brain balancing frequencies now as well to support everyone in this group. Just receive these. And I just want to invite you all back for a moment. Just come back into this space, click your fingers, inviting you all back, calling you all back. Calling you all back into this space. You are safe and secure. I just want you all to have this moment of unwinding. And just calling you back. And it felt like we were coming to this like a rocket ship. We just set sail and just want to land a little bit, and just make sure everyone is okay with these energies. Is everyone okay right now? That's the main thing, yeah? And if anyone wants to share something right now, that would be, I would, welcome that. If someone wants to unpause or unmute and just speak about how it was for them, so we can just come into a space. And if your number's not changed, just put it into the group, put it into the space. Where are you now, Nell? Where are you now, Lucy? Are you 0?
Hi James, hi everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
So it is a 0 now. I came in late because I couldn't log on. There's always an issue, isn't there? And then my brain started thinking, was it part of this thing that something didn't want me to come here? And oh yeah, those thoughts were going around my head as well. But it was so unbelievably intense. I felt everything. It did feel like a rocket ship, that kind of a feeling where there was a lot of stuff coming in from literally like the crown of my head, and then right down into this area, heart space. I was rocking at points, I was like shaking. I really do feel like what has just taken place has been an ultimate clearing. It was really powerful for me, was that. Thank you.
No worries. That's what they're here for. We've still got some people who are saying there's still some people who are not down, but that's okay. But Lucy, with everything that transpired for you to get here, the overthinking, you brought all that into the space anyway. So that was all a gift. Because you brought it in, you would have had it in the field, your mind and emotions. So you done that. That was a gift, bringing that in, really. So you would have just come in knowing what you needed to clear anyway. Your higher self was already invited to this 5 minutes before the session. So yeah, again, it's always perfect timing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's almost like I feel a little bit more empty in a place that was really tight, like a tightened knot. Feel like something's definitely unraveled, eased, opened up. Yeah, I can just describe it as like vortexes were being worked on at a really high pressure, like a high speed pressure.
Yeah.
And it was felt. I was like, well, if I could have spoken throughout it, I'd have been going, oh my God, whoa. Like it was quite intense.
I try. There's something that these energies, for the first time receiving them, they can be quite intense, and I've noted that, and I try and warm. It's something I can't even warm you up for, because they are powerful forces that are coming in to assist. So, but sometimes we need that strength and that energy. But because your system is integrating this into your conscious now, and your system will be able to hold this a lot easier next time. Everyone has to have the experience and then integrate it. So drink water after this, maybe have a salt bath, and put your feet on the ground, because it takes some integration. There's quite a lot of energies coming in. So
yeah, that all resonates. Thank you. And with me as well, I'll have a lot of water retention for a while, but I've started to recognize that that's before a period of integration with maybe some new light codes, or like the work that we've just done now, and I'll become very, very heavy and dense. Obviously that's a grounding thing, mechanism maybe.
that's okay.
With me, yeah.
Just take what you need, and thank you for sharing. But we're going to stay on board. If we're going to, I'll do a little bit more work with the people who've still got some numbers, and I'm going to let go of my expectation of situations as well. But just thank you for sharing, Lucy. But we're going to do, if you've got the time, wait around and still receive these energies. But I'm going to ask we're going to do some manifestation work with the dragons as well once we've done a bit more clearing. So stay on board if you still want to receive.
I will, yeah, I definitely will. Thank you. I'm
No
finding
problem.
it. I'll mute myself again now, Sean.
Thank you. And I'll just take, if anyone else would like to share their experience, just to bring some energy in. And I felt like a very rocket ship. I wasn't in a rush either, it just happened. So they're just trying to they was working through me quite quickly then, so that's okay. If anyone would like to share, and nobody has to, there's no expectation either. Just making sure everyone's okay.
I find it very difficult to put anything into words, to be honest. I mean, I'll go off into another place, and it's difficult to communicate that.
That's fine. Do you feel lighter though than with the situation? You've muted yourself again. Sorry.
Don't know how I did that. Sorry. I won't know until things play out. Yeah. So it's difficult for me to put like another number on it, because it's just circumstances. I don't know. It's relationships with other people, and until I see further progression, I won't know.
That's fine. That's perfect. But being the test in the world and seeing, I was only ever asking these dragons to move obstacles and remove anything that's detrimental anyway. So whatever's will transpire anyway. So, you know, that's what we're targeting. If anything was in the way of those relationships from any other dimensions or etc., it would have been removed, or anything like that. So see how it plays out. Let me know, and I hope you're well with it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem. And just receive. And so now fell to sleep. Had a teal dragon join, and feeling a bit calmer now. Thank you. That's good. People falling asleep. You're having a nice nap. So Michelle, there's one person now. So I invite you all to close your eyes and go inside. Just close your eyes to go inside. I'm just gonna invite in now. Okay, Drew. Just inviting in the energies again for Michelle. If your situation is Michelle, still see your situation in front of you now. And anyone else who still has a number that represents. See it in front of you, just separate yourself from it again. Now aligning you all to your centers. So I'm going to invite in the violet blue dragon energies now to support your systems in whatever is needed. Inviting the violet blue dragon again, support everyone's system here in quantum potential. Supporting healing and balance for your systems and your subtle bodies now. Inviting in again the silver black dragon to support you in quantum potential. Just receiving these energies. So Michelle, in front of you now, take that number 2, as it collapse it down to 0, 2, 1, 0, aligning it to 0 now, aligning it to its highest expression of healing, collapsing that number down, aligning it to 0, disentangling and aligning it to 0 now. Show me all the disconnects here. Aligning all these disconnects to wholeness now. Bring everything that needs to be disentangled, for anything that's left in the space, disentangling from all of that now. Please show me the directional spin for Michelle from her situation. Okay, reversed. Look in that direction, maximally stabilize, permanently release that now. Still receiving these healings all. Just inviting the dragons in again. Inviting in the supreme white gold dragon frequency now to support your systems. Supreme dragon frequency support your systems now, whatever is needed. Okay, now just take that number again, Michelle, to 0, align it to its highest expression of healing. Now bringing all the geometry in, expanding it to infinity, collapsing it down, expanding to infinity again. I'm going to ask the frequencies to work on you directly as it's still, as you're in this healing space. But now I'm going to invite in Unakarana. So if you want to meditate on this, this is great. So I'm going to invite in now. I'm going to ask some of the frequencies to step back. That is not needed. I'm going to call in the orange-red flying dragon now into this system, into this space. Inviting in now the orange-red dragon frequency into this space. If you just want to put your awareness in your mind, putting your awareness into your head center now. For each individual, whether it's healing or magnetization, the dragons will know what to do. So what I'm going to do now is think about what you want to manifest. Think about where you're going, whether it's your business, whether it's a holiday, whether it's health, whether it's prosperity. Think about in your mind's eye what you would like to bring about for these dragon energies to magnetize it to you now. Just feel it in your mind's eye, the magnetizing energy now to support you all, to magnetize, to bring what you desire closer to you. Also bringing in the golden naga prosperity frequency to your systems. And also now bringing in the yellow-green dragon. Also bringing in the yellow-green dragon now to support your systems. Just keep thinking about what you want to magnetize closer to you. Just transmitting these energies. also asking the silver black dragon to remove any obstacles towards you magnetizing what you want to bring in. Calling in prosperity for your system's abundance. The dragon support now. Just think about, feel, magnetize now what you want. Please show me the directional spin of everyone's manifestation in correlation with the spin. Dodecahedron, speed up in that direction maximally, stabilize, permanently release that now. Sheer not that is it, another is easy as it is the region to go. You know, because it I'm not going to bring in all this closer to you now. Writing in what else is needed here. Also inviting the healing light frequencies to support her is needed, still needing healing. Whew. I don't want you to all ask for your guides to bring a symbol to you that represents your manifestation, your blueprint, desire, soul's path. Just asking your higher selves to bring to you now a symbol that represents all the energy and information for your desires to be shown in your mind's eye, to receive that symbol now. And now just integrate all of that now, activate that now, Karazi, and unpack all that information for you all. Karazi, in a Karazi, still trying to get in these dragon frequencies. Supporting your systems in whatever is needed. Now just asking the frequencies to balance and support you, ground you, connect you. And when you're all ready, just allow yourselves to just come back gently and safely and securely. Going back into the space, safe, secure, supported. And when you're ready, just let me know if anyone would like to share, if anyone else would like to share. How are we feeling, Sharon? Tower, anyone else? We all good?
I'll share with you if you want, James. I stayed awake. There you go. There's a first.
It's good.
I actually feel like I've been washed from the inside out, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's good.
No, and I just felt when the clearing was going on, I was shaking, and that was fine. I knew I was clearing stuff. But then when you were doing the manifestation, I just felt this real calmness and peace come over me. It was lovely.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. Powerful as always, magical as always. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. That's it. Like I say, I'm just an interface between this stuff. So yeah, I'll take, it's all good. They're doing a lot of the work. So we reach out for them and they'll assist us. So thank you for sharing that, Sharon. Appreciate it as always. Does anyone else like to share?
Well, I thought that it was, again, just, really high vibrational, powerful, and very felt in my body. Very similar to what you've just said, Sharon. It was like I've been in a washing machine, and my insides were being really pelted. Yeah, like I've really felt like I've been cleared out. I did get a symbol. I got something like a spiral, and I actually saw you wearing it, James. So it's like a gold embellished spiral on a black string, like a necklace, is what I saw. Interesting.
So whatever vision, whatever that symbol means. Like I say, that's great. Thank you for sharing, Lucy. Thank you for receiving. Like I say,
thank you very much.
Yeah, they're just here to assist. Like I said, these are new frequencies coming in as I open myself up more and do this more. There's more to offer, isn't there? So they're willing to work with us on a higher level now. So it's all good. And in doing this group work is what I feel they want to do. So
yeah,
for be of service like this, we can do a lot more together. So thank you, Lucy, for being here.
I literally feel like I've been called back to it. I took a step back from it, and maybe I just had a thought that maybe I needed to build up a lot of, well, I'm just going to say it, like for the shit and the crap to build up, and then it needed to be released again. And I think it's like anything. It's like a balanced diet. If you were just constantly doing these courses and you were constantly into this work, you probably wouldn't be very grounded, but you need to take a bit of a time out to then regain what needs to be cleared. Well, that's how I felt with me personally anyway. And I wasn't overthinking it. I just felt called back at the right time.
That's it. Perfect. Just realigning yourself back again to, you are the path anyway, aren't you? So we're just realigning ourselves and setting sail again. So it's all good. So
yeah.
Yeah, awesome stuff. And are you okay, Drew? Yeah, Drew's restful as well. Tower, thank you. Sense of stillness in the middle of the storm, powerful and gentle. Yeah. And this is the thing, in the subtlety as well, even if we're not feeling a lot and it's shifting, either or, it's just as powerful, it's just as subtle. And like I say, just these frequencies are going to work with you without me needing to even direct them a lot of the time, because they are divine. It's balanced. They know what they need to do to work with us. We just have to open that for them to work with us, and they will do more and more. So they're here to help us with that. So it's perfect. So I'm just check into from now. Yeah, feeling more positive now. Yeah, working on the manifestation. Yeah, thank you, Toa, Michelle. Everyone's in a good place. The main thing is everyone okay. We're all good. Bernadette, I know you're on the coach. For everyone else receiving this, if you want to copy a replay of this, I can send it again and you can run yourself through the washing machine. If you want to work on another energy or whatever it is, you can do it again. But I feel like we're coming to a closure with this now. If anyone else wants to share anything, they can. But the main thing, everyone is okay. I put 2 hours, but that was just, it's all organic. We've been through a lot of energy, so. But is everyone okay? Everyone got what they needed? That's the main thing. Thumbs up. Everyone in a good space. Yeah, like I say, all is well, all is love. just want to thank everyone, thanking all our guides, our higher selves, thanking the angelics, the archangels, the dragons, the Arcturians, intergalactics, our higher selves, our ancestors, our spirit guides, our I am conscious and our avatar selves, our families, the four-leggeds, the earth, the mother Gaia, the galactic councils, all the beings that support us on our mission, on our earth walk. Just really thanking everyone for turning up into this healing space, and just sending blessings to you all, and thank you all again. Look out for the work that I'm offering. I'm always grateful for the opportunity to serve, and hope to see some of you in the physical space. The upcoming workshops, the Galactic Human, which will be a lot more around this activations and attunement, kickstart wellness, and just all the other goodies that are coming about. So, and I haven't run a course this year, but there's one in construction, and it's going to be coming in November, and it's going to be holographic healing tools and kind of how I work within this space. So I'm going to be teaching it. So, but yeah, well, more coming about that soon. But anyways, I can sell myself because you're in my space. But anyways, I wish you all well, and your systems to land gently and safely. Put your feet on the ground, drink water, take a salt bath, know that you're supported. And I'll check in with you all and send me a message to see how you are tomorrow, and let me know how you're getting on with your obstacles and things that seemed were in your way. And I thank you all. So deep gratitude. I wish you all well, and thank you again.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much.
Bye all. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.